All right, Inertia TV lovers, I've been inspired because the governor has finally decided schools will remain, the buildings will remain closed, and it's taken a big burden off me. And then today I was inspired. It's probably hard to realize this looking at me now, the fat, middle-aged man who's running about 40 pounds overweight. But it's hard to believe. But at one time I was fairly athletic. Here's me in younger days skiing in a Masters World Cup. Okay, so I did a lot of ski racing, trail running. I even won races, which is hard to believe. But then I was, injuries, middle-aged injuries, and also probably not taking enough time off. And I just beat myself up. I had chronic Achilles. Achilles was the worst. Tendinosis, iliotibial band, hip pain, elbows. I mean, you name it. And the best thing I ever did was stop running. So I'm not going to start running, but I've decided to join the Nensa roller ski challenge. Dusted off the old boots, and so I'm gonna do a little skiing. Partially just because it's, forced my fat butt outside, and also, I love skiing. I still ski, just ski racing. It really wasn't even racing. It was training to race. And so maybe I get a little bit of fitness back and, shed a few pounds, and that would be good. So we'll see. So I'm going to start training today to do 25K by the end of May. Today will probably be about 2 miles, right? 3.5 Ks maybe. So we'll see how it goes, but just to get it under my feet. And so that's hopefully what we'll do, Anyway, I'll report back when I tell you how it goes. Well, I made it. 3 miles, for those of you who know the area, Davern Road. Only had to stop climbing on the hill 3 times. But no, it's a good 5K loop with a good climb, and day 1. So I'm inspired, finally. I haven't done a ski race in at least 3 years. Well, that's not true, but psych. Whew, that was rough. Sponsored by Gatorade.
Or is that just like
Hey, fans. So I'm here at a socially acceptable distance from, there's the Hand of Doom. By the way, you open the pool. Sharks in there. So you open the pool, and we're doing our weekly beer summit during this COVID lockdown. We do take all the precautions, so don't worry. We have to discuss important news. And today is, the big 4 of thrash, right? You got, in order of awesome, you've got Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax, and then Slayer. But what other 5 bands thrash bands, would you say were worthy of being associated in the list of like the greatest of all thrash? And, it's an interesting debate. But, of course, I'm going to go with New Jersey's finest, Overkill. They've been pretty consistently thrash, but they've had some like groovy times and stuff like that. Got to put Exodus in there. Exodus has always been good, with the exception of, what was that album they did? They did to Pump It Up, like the Elvis Costello cover. It was not good. What was Force of Habit? What was up with that, Exodus? The New Testament stuff is cool. I don't know if I put Testament on that list. I think I would put, what else do I put on that list? You know what? Creator, man, been around since the 80s, has been fucking solid, has been great, and their new stuff is awesome. Love Creator. So I got Overkill, Exodus, Creator, Death Angel. We saw Death Angel a bunch of times recently. Really solid band. And then my 5th pick, I guess this would be the 9th greatest thrash band, would be Municipal Waste. You gotta go with the Waste. What sayest you, Mr. Rose?
I like Creator. I'll put them on there. Definitely Exodus. I'm going to argue for Pantera to be on that list, and then something like maybe like DRI, but that'd be my personal preference.
Solid. DRI solid, a crossover. So what do you think, fans? Comment below. A, should Pantera be considered a thrash band? I mean, I know you metalheads are not that elitist or opinionated about these things. And then, what are your top 5 after the big 4? We should in the top 6, we had like a top 10 list, but now we wind up with a weird number 9.
Yeah, we did.
Well, I don't know. That is all, metalheads. See you tomorrow on Inertia TV. Inertia TV.